Hello there, everybody. This is No Name 017 Spore. Apparently, I'm a Twitch affiliate now. Yeah, that happened. That just happened. I just somehow managed to meet the requirements for yesterday. I just tried a 60-second ad break while this was loading, but apparently it turns pre-rolls off, so I'm probably not going to do that. I only want to run the... So I only want to run the ad breaks when I'm in, like, the be right back screen and think I'm going to be gone longer than 60 seconds. That's only for the people on Twitch. For the people on YouTube, this isn't going to affect you at all. The only effect this is going to have for the people on YouTube is you're probably going to get the videos later than you otherwise would. Probably about a day later. But even then, I still very frequently screw up with that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be more careful with the ads from now on. That being said, pre-roll ads are now off. So, you know, if anybody wants to watch. I'm sorry, I'm just playing around with everything. I'm just testing stuff out. I'm needing to make sure I understand how it all works, when it all works, what to do. But yeah, as you can tell, I put a lot of work in these past couple of days. You know, an actual timer on screen, whole title setup thing, and you know, a lot of these graphics were created in 2 days. If you actually look down below, you can see that I've, you know, added a welcome tile, a rules tile, and then, like, the Discord, YouTube, and Twitter links look a lot nicer now. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back with the... Oh, come on. Display capture. Rule the Waves 2. Wow, I screwed that up. Hold on, let me try that transition again. There we go. There's the transition I was looking for. Yes, we have transitions between scenes now, which is amazing. Planet Coaster, not today. Well, no, it will be today. We will be doing that today. Not yet. Planet Coaster is the second game I have lined up. This is the first game. Planet Coaster is number 2. So expect Planet Coaster in probably about 3 to 4 hours, I would think. Maybe 5 at most. But that's on the case that I take a break between this and Planet Coaster, and that break winds up being long. More than likely, it's gonna be probably about 4 hours down the road. So if you want that, I would say tune in at maybe like, well, it's 11:44 a.m. here, so maybe like 3:45-ish, 3:45 to 4-ish, I would expect. But it could be earlier. I don't know. This is a naval game. So situation we're in right now, because I do want to continue the series, is that Russia's not happy with us. Russia is really not happy with us. Same with Germany. So we could wind up going to war with either of them. I'm trying to coax Russia into war, but it is very possible we'll wind up in a war with Germany instead. So if we look at what Germany has, they have a lot of heavy cruisers. And a lot of these are good. 10-inch guns, that's scary. So the Freyas and Gneisenaus, that gives them 7 really strong CAs, and then the Hansas, Prinz Friedrichs, and Prinz Alberts are a little less strong compared to them. Although, these could be decent. We only have 3 heavy cruisers. We have the heavy cruiser Ewait, with 9 9-inch guns, which is inferior to one of the German heavy cruisers, as well as the heavy cruisers Alba and Kinugasa. These are armed with 10-inch guns, so about even, but I think I have better armor than they do. So these ships can hold up in a fight much better than the German heavy cruisers can. Russia is going to have a lot of heavy cruisers, but they are sticking with, it appears, 8 guns on every ship, which means that I should have a firepower advantage over about every one of them. Although, these guys do have good belt armor. Those guys have really good belt armor. Those are scary. terms of battleships, Germany has Wetten, which is probably pretty strong. I wouldn't be too surprised if those are 16-inch Q1s. If those are 16-inch Q0s, it's not quite as strong, but if those are Q1s, then that is actually a pretty good ship. These could be good or decent ships as well, but they're little lightly armed. They're very similar to the older ships I was building. Hey, Viking! Yeah, you missed the whole intro thing I had going. But you can actually see the new panels down below. Just you didn't miss anything? Not yet, no. I'm just going through all this information. You didn't miss anything on the stream important. You missed, you know, me being an affiliate and me doing an ad break as a test and me showing off all the stuff I have at the start. But that's it. That's it. I was just trying to kind of figure stuff out. I'm not going to do ad breaks at the start of video, or at the start of streams now. That's not going to be something to continue. I'm only going to do those, like when I'm be right backing or something. But yeah, no, now proper Twitch affiliate, I got that whole thing. Blue and white can be hard to read for some people. Yeah, that is true. Well, that's why it has an outline. I'll have a bit of a darker outline. And there's not a lot of other colors which would look nice, so hopefully that outline does kind of help. Because it's kind of more similar to, kind of like that white text with a black outline sort of thing, which can be read in any bed. Darker contrasting outline would go a longer way. Maybe on like the Discord, YouTube, and Twitter links, but I thought that the rules one does have a pretty stark contrast. That's a pretty dark blue on the outside there. Maybe I'll lighten up the inner blue too again. I've already done it several times. It was much worse originally. It should be pretty... I think now it's pretty readable. You might have to focus just a little bit extra. How thick is the outline pixel-wise? Usually about 1 to 2. The problem is I have such limited room there that it's either going to require downsizing the text, which is going to cause more issues, or increasing the pixels. And I do notice a couple issues with that picture. Oh no, I'll fix it later. I still need to do improvements to it. So those will be improved a bit. But yeah, I only have a very limited amount of space to work with there and need a lot of information there. It's kind of difficult to fit in. German carriers, they have 2 currently in service aircraft carriers. They're building 2 more. One of these has 51 aircraft, one of them has 32. So Peter Strasser, I think that's probably a conversion. Oh, it has the 8 7-inch guns. So that's their first CV, probably. The Graf Zeppelin is a little better, but not super good. 1 pixel wide black outline with a 2nd pixel of color between black and blue going towards the center might look even better. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I might try something like that. It would be difficult to do with GIMP, but probably doable. It'd take a lot of effort, though. So if we wind up going to war with Russia, like intended, their top battleship is Pervanets, with 10 16-inch guns. If these are good quality 16-inch guns, that is pretty scary. Other than that, though, it looks like they're stuck with largely 14-inch armed ships, which aren't quite as strong. From a CV department, they do have 3. Ever convey off? Yeah, it can. And these are all between 50 and 60 aircraft, as well as a number of CVLs. So a Pricknick is not going to be good, but the other CVLs are okay. Actually, these 2 are pretty good. In terms of light cruisers, yeah, you ever played D&D? I have not played D&D. Yeah. Izumrud. The Izumruds aren't bad. These guys are actually modern. If we look at German light cruisers, oh yeah, Germany actually does have some threatening light cruisers here. Maybe not that one as much. But we are getting close enough to war. I do believe doctrine, yeah. We've started gunnery and torpedo training, and if we look at the map, Germany and Russia are still active over there. That's right, you can place at your virtual table. Okay. Currently... Alright, I need to go to Wikipedia here. This was... Yeah, that's class of destroyer. Okay. So yeah, in terms of production, I believe our rebuilds of the Hatsuyuki and Hatsuyuki and second half of the Yugiri class are currently in production. Outside of that, two Shiratsuyus and Suzukazes are still a little bit out. Sendais are 19 months out. We will be rebuilding Kurama or getting Kurama back in 3 months, and in 3 and 4 months we will get Issei and Hyuga. Although 4 and 5 months, 4 and 5 months actually. Wouldn't be too. Yeah, 4 and 5 months probably for the Mogami for Mogami and Suzuya as well. Actually, no, 4 months for Mogami, 15 for Suzuya. Hiryu's probably not going to automatically get rebuilt. So what we want to do is we probably want to start activating the carriers. Honestly, activate those guys and activate those guys. This is going to be expensive, because we do need to prepare for war at this point. Mogami is a beautiful ship in its own right, though. Yep. So the good news is, you know, I'm gonna not activate Fuso. I'm not gonna activate 2 of the Nemiros yet to save on some cash. And I'm not gonna activate the Kagos or that one yet. I'm gonna hold off on the Tsushimas for the moment, too. And that should save me enough money that I can get by for 4 months. Yeah. So now that I can get by for 4 months, that is going to give me the funds to construct... Well, actually, no, not the funds. That'll allow me to get Issei and Hyuga out of the shipyard. Or out of the dockyard. So what we want to do is we want to start adding aircraft to these. So we have nothing in reserve. So I'm going to start with the 92 aircraft squadrons. But I'm going to do something a little different here. So I want to change the number of these fighters to 12. Change the number of these fighters to 12. I'm going to start by changing the number of all these guys to 12. Alright, so change your role to a fighter. Change your role to a fighter. Now change your role to a fighter. Add another air unit. Add another fighter at 12. So it's 84 out of 92. Which means change your number to 16. Change your number to 16. Change your role to a torpedo bomber. And change your role to a dive bomber. And this is literally what I'm going to carry on my 92 aircraft carriers. The 94s will have these guys adjusted to 18 and 18. Actually, no, just the dive bombers adjusted to 18. Actually, you know what? I'll keep those on 16. You know, it's 1943. I think 18 on the dive bombers is a good idea. It's a lot of fighters. Yes, it is. So the goal here is enemy aircraft which are launched with us, or launched at us, are going to wind up running into our cap. And our cap's gonna slaughter them, and then our battleships will push ahead and destroy the enemy. Auto-red aircraft to you. Change, not number, change role to a fighter. So for now, put these all in fighter, and then let's adjust the squadrons on it. So change role. We need one of these a dive bomber. We need one of these a torpedo bomber. How many aircraft? You know what? Change your role back to... No, keep it there. Keep it there. How many aircraft can Zuiho spot? So Zuiho can spot 19. Is that the same for you as well? You can also spot 19 aircraft. Yes. Alright, so 19 aircraft can be spotted. So this would be 16 right here. So I'm going to change the number of each of these guys to 6. So that's 12. So, no, I'm going to change the number of each of you guys to 7. No, I'll change it. I'll keep it at 8. So that's 16. Normally, you'd be able to spot only 3 fighters. I'd put it at 5 otherwise, and then put the other 4 here. Yeah. And that's a weird looking air group. Actually, no, I'll change you to 12, and then you to 6. And now copy that air group and paste it to these guys too. Next, in 2 months, we will start working up the other air bases. I briefly had a internet issue there. Alright, so we got our ships active in Northeast Asia now, working up. Well, not working up, but actually preparing for the inevitable conflict. So 2% weight savings on machinery. And there goes my money. I was hopeful that I would not spontaneously lose all my money. But, yeah, there it went. So... honestly, move weight to the reserve fleet. Probably don't need all the Nagaras active at the... we do need some active, though. Probably will not leave the Zuihos active for now. That'll save a bit of money, and then... I think what I'll do is I'll just halt Suzuya and the Sendais a little bit. And that'll save me enough money to get the new ships in service. 2 cruisers finish their reconstruction. No need for it. Search radar. Oh, hey, new dive bomber prototype. So bomb load's the same, but it does look like they've massively improved the speed and range, which is good. That's very good. I will gladly take that. So you're the fastest, you're the longest range, you're only 1 knot slower. This one has slightly better maneuverability and firepower, but this one has better toughness. Yeah, I think that it's best to go with the Nakajima of those 3. And aircraft types, request proposals. So our newest fighter is in development still. Our dive bomber is in development. So it's a late 1943 or 1943 design. 1944 design. Our flying boat's probably the most outdated at this point, so we want to go probably... I'm going to go speed and range on it. And then Haruna is going to finish up here, correct? Yeah. Oh, not Haruna. Kurama. Kurama's going to finish up here, and we're going to have to outfit her with aircraft. Nice! Mogami's surpassing your design speed. So Issei's not that great of a design. You know what? I need prestige at this point. Our new fighter is in service, and now we can start activating stuff again. Alright, so activate all these guys. Yeah, all these guys did get refit. How many subs do they have? Russia has 20, Germany has 31. So they don't have a lot of subs either, which is really good news. So, oh yeah, that was where I lost all my money, because I was, or not lost all the money, but, that was why my monthly balance was being a little odd. So, yep, we got Mogami in service now. Activate, I wait. Honestly, just activate all the cruisers at this point. We need to prepare for war, especially with Russia. So I think it's important to keep building these types of ships. The one thing I want to see is what happens if I go short range on it. Can I get an additional torpedo mount? Wait, what's not legal about... Oh yeah, ships are built to this name. I'll just suggest a new name here. Okay, so that would affect the rate of fire. Well, right now it doesn't. Would that be an acceptable loss for a short-range vessel? Actually, if we increase the tonnage a bit. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Is this allowed? Hold on. Oh my god, America! America allows for 7,000 ton light cruisers to have these centerline torpedo mounts now. That changes things. So open the design. So I think it is time to start using a different name. The Shiratsuyu name is not going to continue to be... Well, actually, you know what? It's not going to be continued to use yet, but we'll use it later. These new ones will be named after the... how about 4 of the Hatsuharu class destroyers? So, what I do... Okay, so there's a total of 6. Hatsuharu, Ninohi, Wakaba, Hatsushimo, Ariake? I don't know. And, Yuguri. So, what we want to do is we want to take some... Okay, let's think about this. So the 6 numbers, so... I'll do 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6 to represent these 6 ships. So Hatsuharu is 1, 1, and then 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And whichever order these numbers appear in the decimal of whatever weird number I'm going to divide here. Our wing-mounted double 5-inch dual purpose a lot. I'm probably not going to do that here. Alright, so... What do we see first? We see a 4-4 there. So that would be Hatsushimo. That's probably what this class will be called. We get a 3-3 next. So that'll be Hatsushimo's sister. And then I'm not seeing another one here. So... So this is the start of an entirely new set of these guys, and they will be built larger. I will want a 2-inch belt with them, and an additional torpedo tube. Oh, hey, America can get, you know, those torpedoes now. Oh my god. 10 torpedoes. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at 10. And then this gives me a little bit of upgrade room. Can I get that 4th AA director in? Yeah, I can. Get a little bit more ammunition. What question do you have? Let's build... Yeah, let's... How many center lines are legal? I think you can do up to 7. However, you do start losing firepower past... actually, you might be able to do up to 8. I think you can do up to 8, but you start losing firepower past 6, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, I think this is a new design, the Hatsushimo class. So order that. So Hatsushimo and Wakaba will be the first two of these guys. You guys commission. Should not involve. I'm gonna say we should not involve ourselves in it, because if somehow we manage to collapse Russia, those would be on the table. Oh, these guys only have advanced directors. Open design for rebuild, electro-optical, and give me more anti-aircraft guns. Send them in for that rebuild. It'll take 4 months. Just running the centerline torps plus wing dual purpose mounts. Yeah, that is a possibility. Alright, so we should get Yudachi here and then Shiratsuyu in another month. And then we'll be able to start building the Hatsushimos. Oi, better medium bomber. Oh, it can carry a torpedo now. Alright, so order 2 of them, and then I'll just rename the second one to, that. Yeah, that was the other one which showed up. That's a 3-3, and then we don't have another. We don't have a double 1. We don't have a double 2. So, you know, I'll do that later. I'll do that whole setup later. So we're gonna get that done. I'm actually gonna order 3rd Sendai, which was historically called Naka. And that will give us another one of these light cruisers. One of these 12-6-inch armed light cruisers. And then, you know, we have these smaller ones. But the Hatsushimos are going to be much better than the current ones we're building. And the descendants of the Hatsushimo. So how many are we going to have in service here? We're about to have 14 of these little destroyers. Okay. Oh, Great Britain has given up South Korea. I will sell that. I was hoping to take South Korea from Britain. Oh, improve. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Building in the Baltic states continues. Okay, then. And what do we want to... Okay. I don't think that there's any more money I can spend right now, at least not for another 4 months. But, you know, if it's going to take another 4 months, let's build. Or let's... Not yet. Let's wait another... Okay, so you're being built at a local yard, yeah. Let's wait another 2 months, and then we'll get a new carrier. Okay, so new torpedo bomber, which has better... Yeah. Okay, so our spying on Russia is not exactly helping at the moment. It's not getting us into a war. However, the fact that it is taking so long is allowing us to get our gunnery and torpedo warfare training up. Hello, Fallen Star. Welcome to the live stream. Once we get this, if we get this up before we go to war, I'm just gonna do a fleet exercise. That's literally what I'm gonna do, just to piss Russia off. So I'm gonna wait 1 more month. Commission 12 subs. I'll take the prestige because it's Italy. Who cares about Italy? All right, we get money back here. I say we need to build a new battleship. So this is being built in a U.S. yard. We are going to continue building battleships in American yards. But I think we are going to need better armor. So a new battleship will be built at 62,000 tons. Deck armor is going to go 25.5 inches. Turret top should probably be 7. Turrets will be 19 point. So if I use inclined belt, it does increase the cost and bring the... You know what? Let's get the ship up. to this mass here. And okay, so we're at this mass. Let's check. So incline belt. Okay, so we're at 219,100, and if we go incline belt, we go up to 232,204, and we get 17.5 inches of belt armor. It would be cheaper for us to just increase the belt armor. Yeah. Yeah, this is literally cheaper. Alright, so I'm going to go with 17 inches of belt armor here. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to see about. What happens if we delete the B turret and then go with maybe a Q turret? So, let's see. And we go with a Y. So, -3578. -3578. And then a B turret. -2768. Okay. So it's not counting the Q turret then. So we'll stick with this. I think this is a good design. This will be named Yamashiro, because we have Fuso, but we don't have Yamashiro yet. Or we have a Fuso, but we don't have a Yamashiro yet. And then the anti-aircraft guns will be increased, and I think that's good. So we will start designing that ship. We're only going to build one. And then now we want to get, actually, so the Soryu class already exists, right? No, I do not want to overwrite. I'll just call it the Soryu 2 class, and then rename the lead ship to Soryu. This will be built in the local yard. Main upgrade I can see is getting more anti-aircraft guns, but other than that, I don't see a lot of upgrade potential for this ship. We'll probably get some medium anti-aircraft guns. You know what, some lights, too. I think that's a good mix. You know what? I'll keep the mass a little higher so that maybe in the future we could refit it with SAMs. So, new training applied, commission 8 subs, and new flying boat prototypes. Oh, these guys can carry a torpedo. How fun! And their bomb load's good. So their speed isn't good. On the other hand, that is some absurd range. Like this, honestly, who needs that sort of range? Nobody needs that type of range in this. So I think I'm going to go with the fastest of the three, because that's still good range. That's definitely still good range. Alright, so build the carrier. And then, yeah, Yamashiro will start being built. What I want to do is I want to do a fleet exercise. So, yeah. So in terms of the fleet exercise, what I want to see about is seeing if I can have a no 1 mile long CV to launch mediums. Yeah. Okay, so we cannot experiment with destroyers here. So the current thought will be, I would want to. There's a certain strategy I want to experiment with, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So, new division, new division. So in the main division, so we'll add the, you know what, we're going to do a battleship battle between 3 battleships here. On each side. And actually, you know what, since their battleships are a little older, they'll get Fuso as well. So nothing in the scout divisions. Although, you know what, it is possible we could, you know what, let's give our scout force each a group of heavy cruisers. So we'll get Alba and Kinugasa. They will get Mogami and Izumo. And my long CV. Okay, so what did I want? So we have our main battle division. We need. I'm trying to think about how to best do this, how to best simulate this battle. You know, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do as much of an aircraft carrier thing, or maybe I'll have like. Actually, you know what? We have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carriers. I'll take out the 7 fleet carriers. I won't take out Kurama. I'll take out one of the other yeah, one of each of the other 3 on each side. So, you know, maybe Hiryu, Zuikaku, and Akagi on one side, and Kaga, Shokaku, and Taiho on the other, for example. Okay, so in terms of cruisers, I'm trying to think about how I want to set up the scout cruiser divisions. Okay, so let's add a new division there. Let's add a new division there. So let's add a new division there, and then let's add a new division there. So that will be the what? The cruiser. Okay, so how many cruisers do we have? So if we look at them, so the Akashi is still in the main force. She is in a Kitsushima class cruiser. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I built 8 Tsushima class cruisers. These are a little older, but will probably still be scout forces. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 Tsushimas. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Nagaras. And then we get the really light cruisers, which I believe we have 14 of right now, or the super lights. And soon we'll get the Sendais as well. Well, actually, that'll be in about a year. We'll get all of the Sendais. Second Mogami soon. So how do I want to sort this then? So these will be the scout. These will be the cruiser scout divisions of each force. So I think I'm gonna stick Tsushimas in that one, and then yeah, these will be division data. Yeah, your goal is to scout. Yeah, each of your goals is to scout. I wish I could actually see the ship type. So we have 2 of the Tsushimas left, as well as Akashi, and those 3 can probably form a division up somewhere. With these scout forces, I think it'll be a Nagara and 2 Tsushimas, or Tsushimas in each of one, or in each of them. So that, yeah, that gives them a Batter Scout Division. There will be a Screening Division as part of each force. Actually, that'll be 2 Nagaras and a Tsushima, I think. So we'll add a new division. Add a new division. Add ship. Add ship. Add ship. And then add ship. Add ship. Add ship. So Akashi's gonna sit this one out. And then now we only have these guys plus the carrier. So new division there. New division there. These divisions, or our friendly division, will be Kagi, Shokaku, and Taiho. The enemy's carrier division will be Kaga, Zuikaku, and Hiryu. And then let's see how we should divide the rest of these guys up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oh yeah, it accidentally, for whatever reason, does this as soon as I click on remove ship. So we have 14 of these, right? Down to the Shirtsuyus. So we could split them 7 on each side. So that's a group of 4 and a group of 3. So if we're doing that, then we should have the group of 4 on the battle division, and the group of 3 on the carrier division. So the group of 4 for us will be the Murakumos. Or the Murakumos. There. The group of 4 for the enemy division will be, let's see. I'm not going to give them... I'll split the Yugiris between each side because those are a little better. So I will give them the Akatsukis and Hatsuyukis. And then... yeah. 2 Yugiris and a Shiratsuyu on each team as well. So we will get the later 2 Yugiris as well as the later Shiratsuyu. And the enemy will get the earlier 2 Yugiris as well as Shiratsuyu. And division data, you are going to be a... I think you're going to be a screen force for Kaga. You're going to be a... you're going to be a screen force for the battle division. You are going to be a support force for the battle division, yes. You will form up on the CB division as a screen, and you will form up as a screen on the battle division, yes. And I think that's good. Alright, it's a very expensive fleet exercise, and it's involving most of our ships, and this is really gonna piss people off. But it is good to test all this. So those are being scouts. Alright, these guys are both scout forces as well, I take it. Alright, and then we have that group back here. What I want to do is I probably want to put... I'm going to get your cap up to heavy. And I probably want to get your cap up to heavy and start readying the torpedo bomber, dive bomber, and fighter groups here. Yep, catapult launch search planes. So here's the major massive fleet exercise. So I'm at a small disadvantage here, because the enemy has the battleship Fuso. However, I do have the most modern 2 Japanese battleships. So they've spotted us. We've spotted them. Turn to engage. So I do believe that our... Actually, let's see how the short bus Nelsons perform. Yes. But they're going to perform largely against each other. But now we know where the enemy is. So what we would do is we should launch a massive coordinated strike whenever the dive bomber... Oh, yeah. Whenever the dive bombers on Akagi are ready. And one more turn. Just to make sure. Coordinated strike. And then your priority target will be battleships in this area here. Wow. It's actually kind of late. So if we coordinate the strike, cancel. So launch them, and then launch them as part of 3 separate coordinated strikes targeting battleships in roughly that area, because this is an enemy scout cruiser. Okay, so that's the enemy scouting group there. So we have open fire at the Tsushima class and whatever that heavy cruiser is, which I'm guessing is another part of their scout division. And I think we see the enemy battleships coming down. Yes. Or that might be their heavy cruisers. Okay, so we are hitting the Nagara class. Alright. So these are their heavy cruisers. On the other hand, it looks like we have scored a hit on the torpedo tubes of the Mogami class, catching her on fire. That we're using oxygen-fueled torpedoes, so that is very, very bad for that ship. And our strike planes are going out. Seal Suo has taken a waterline belt extended hit. She is a Tsushima, so not that strong. Might be worth moving all of our scout groups to support groups at this point. Yeah, I think that's the right call here. And then we have these guys screening the carriers. Alright. Shima is launching torpedoes. Suma cannot keep up and has been detached. Yeah, she's been significantly damaged. However, the 2 heavy cruisers over here are both definitely taking damage, especially that Mogami. We are reporting a bomb hit on the Nagara, as well as multiple... Oh, 17 on the await, yeah. Okay, we're reporting bomb hits on the Tsushima up here, and then we scored more hits on the Mogami. And it looks like some of our light cruisers here, some of the Nagaras, which are, you know, a little bit behind. They are trying to launch torpedoes at the 2 Mogamis. We still got the Murakumos trying to escort our battleships, but it does not appear to be working that well. See a bomb hit. Mogami class hit by a torpedo. So now we gotta do some small adjustments to the maneuvers. I think both of these heavy cruisers are really hurt at this point, though. Yeah, the Nagara there is not in good shape, but she's in a decent position to torpedo us. So the Mogami is sunk. The Iwate is heavily damaged and on fire. And they did manage to get a torpedo salvo underway at Hyuga, slowing her down to 25 knots. We currently do not have sight on... Yeah, we currently don't have sight on where the enemy battleships are. Oh yeah, the Await class has now been hit by multiple torpedoes. Kasagi, near miss. She has some flooding, but it's not super bad. Okay, so we were reporting ships up in this direction. Fortunately, Kinigas and Alba are avoiding torpedoes. Turn. Okay, so... Oh my god, we're dodging a lot of torpedoes here. And Issei took a hit. No, low division speed 20 knots then. Okay, so the Tsushima is still getting lit up. That Tsushima and this Nagara are still just kind of down here being damaged, and these two are definitely, you know, out of the fight. Or, not out of the fight, but sunk entirely. And that Tsushima is gone. So hold fire for the moment. Hold fire for the moment. Can we ready up? I don't think we're going to be able to get another strike off. No, we're not. Open fire. Open fire. You have your targets now. Turn. We have found the enemy battleship line. You are allowed to open fire as well. Galbus. How fast can your squadron go? It's still 30 knots. You guys are in damage, I think. But there's the enemy battleship group. Okay, we have scored a 17-inch hit on one of them. Yuga limits flooding. Okay, she does have a bit of flooding, unfortunately. Definitely not good news. But this practice is good for both sides. Or both, us and the friendly force. Okay, so we are hitting the Nemuro class, but we're taking hits in return. Okay, so interestingly, we've misidentified Fuso as a Mogami class. And you can see the light CLs here. But yeah, it was the Akatsukis which wound up being slow. So I did hamper them with that, but, you know, they do get an extra battleship, which helps them. So, how you guys taking belt-penetrating hits here? Good news is, though, we do have these guys starting to shoot at them. Murakumo is launching torpedoes that way. So the other thing we need to test is how good are these guys at attacking. Suzu is launching torpedoes. If we're doing something like this, for example, okay, 2 hits on one of their Nemuro class battleships. Alba, critical hit, rudder damage. I'm gonna pull Hyuga Try to get Hyuga out of there. Enemy ship. That... So, one of their little light things is hit by a torpedo. It's probably not going to live. Right. Numero class Mogami Fubuki is sinking. So we are hitting them with a number of torpedoes from this attack, but we're trying to pull our ships away now. Use Mogami to kind of protect Hyuga in her retreat. So is your rudder jammed? Yeah, it is. Kinugasa is damaged as well. Your Kumo will go back to AI control. Yes to all. Form as a core on Hyuga. And now you just run this way. So Hyuga is on fire, unfortunately. And now they're just radar contacts. Oh, damn it. Got Kinugasa with the torpedo. Looks like she has controller flooding, though. Okay, Hyuga is out of sight and switches to AI control. She should form as a core on Musashi. Here. Okay, go down to cruise speed. Has Hyuga's fire been extinguished? Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, so we hit what appears to be an already sinking enemy ship with the torpedo. So we're gonna go cruise speed on both these guys and just kind of run away. I think the battle at this point's over. No, lower division speed to 13 knots. So we're gonna see what sort of damage this did to each side. It will hopefully achieve the main goal of pissing off Russia. But this is a good trial run for these warships. So we did lose one of the light cruisers, but we got a lot of torpedoes into the enemy for the cost of it. We lost one of the small light cruisers. But we probably managed, like, at least half a dozen torpedo hits on enemy battleships from it. So, it'll be interesting to see the end result of this. Okay, scenario length is reached, and Akagi's torpedoed by an enemy sub. She survived. So we get our battleships out of there. Yeah, Victor friendly side. So all their battleships survived, but theirs were heavily damaged. Ours were heavily damaged as well. Hyuga did take the most damage. We did sink both their heavy cruisers, and we sank 4 of their light cruisers, while only losing 1. So Hyuga, if we want to actually see the stats from this, I think this is what it would normally be, but yeah, it looks like our 17-inch guns are penetrating the belt of even the Issei class here. She took a lot of heavy hits, though. What was her okay, so she took one from Notori. Yamato, we nearly sank Yamato here. So she took a torpedo first from Isuzu, then 2 more from Isuzu, then 1 from Unebi. So those were normal light cruisers. Those weren't the small ones. I think those were either Tsushimas or Nagaras or something. Um, Ishikara took a torpedo hit as well. She took a number of 17-inch and 10-inch hits, and the torpedo was from Mirakumo. So that was from one of our ultralight ones. We did sink Mogami, so it did take a couple 600-pound bomb hits. Torpedo tubes hit, they explode, fire started. It was already pretty bad, and then yeah, just a lot of hits on that thing. It wasn't gonna make it. So okay, so that was an airdrop torpedo on Mogami. You were taking 17-inch hits, and then more. Yeah, you were taking a lot of hits. Then you take the bomb hits, and that sinks you, and then you get torpedoed from CB Akagi. So we launched our airstrike too close. That's the issue. I thought their ships were closer given how the battle generated it, but no, they weren't. So Issei was one on our side. She took a number of 15-inch hits from Fuso, it looks like. So it was a couple 17-inch hits from Yamato, but survived. Fuso, it looks like one of Fuso's turrets was destroyed. Okay, she took a torpedo from his Suzu. She took a second torpedo from Unebi. So that damaged her turret. I don't know which one destroyed her turret. Okay, this one. So one of the 17-inch shells destroyed her turret. That makes sense. Fuso's an older warship. So Notori was one we managed to sink. So we did manage to get an enemy Nagara. So we just shot her up a lot. So 17-inch shell hits, 10-inch shell hits, 10-inch shell hits, 6-inch shell hits, and that sank her. Hirado, 600-pound bomb hit. And then, so this was a Tsushima. Enemy Tsushima. 5-inch shells. That's 5-inch shells. 17-inch. And then 10-inch engine room hit. Oh, yes. There's the 17-inch shell hits. Yeah, okay. So this was one we were kind of chasing there. And we just punished her a lot. So now we look at Musashi, which took 17-inch, 15-inch hits. Yeah. Didn't take any torpedoes, didn't take any bombs. That was on their side. And then Nemuro was on our side. And Nemuro took mostly just 17-inch hits and such. So we lost Fubuki. She was just shot to shit. Hatsuyuki. So this was one we hit with a torpedo hit from Mirakumo. So good job of Mirakumo. She did a good job. Oh, this was another ship. Another one of their lighter ones we hit with a torpedo from Ikazuki. So good job. So we got Akabono. Kagi took that torpedo hit. Now we're just kind of going to the medium damaged stuff, which I'll just scroll through quickly for recording's sake. Oh, torpedo tubes on Akatsuki exploded. I don't think anything else happened here, right? Yeah, no torpedo hits. It's all just light, medium, and heavy hits at this point. This is just for future. This is also for future observation, so people can reconstruct the battle on YouTube if they want to, for whatever reason. And if I need to look at stuff again and just kind of see what's working and what's not working, I can just real quickly look back through and pause it on these screens, because now it's all being recorded. And that's good. So we have one more to do. Or one more to look at, and that is Chitose. I believe she is she's a Tsushima. Okay, cool. She's a Tsushima. That is really difficult to say. Yeah. Good fleet exercise. And that, LCAs look to be a resounding success when you're controlling them, yeah. So right now, Matsushima is still mothballed. She's going to stay mothballed. This 10 inches ravaged the battle line. And look at this. We already have elite crews. That is why I did that. How did that not piss off Russia? How did that not anger Russia? It's probably not in the Russian sea zone. Alright, build me Yamashiro then. It is going to be expensive. Hold her for a couple of turns until we get more of these guys out. Did anger the limeys? Yeah, somehow. Do that. I need budget. Alright, now we can build larger air bases. No. On Borneo, I'll do it. So, what did we just do? Okay, so we just took Borneo. That actually makes Britain a potential target again, but we don't want Britain to be a target. So, okay, so first things first. Now that we have Borneo, we do need to start building stuff up. Come on, World War II. We've pissed off everyone at this point. So I want multiple 6-inch turrets built up in Borneo right now. Alright, so copy the air group from Taiho over to Hiryu. Kurama will auto-add aircraft to you for the moment. Change role to fighter. Change role to torpedo bomber. A big 4-2. Yeah. Well, it was only a 6-incher. Okay, so change number to 10 for now. Change number to 10 for now. So I'll change number of all of these to 10. So we have another 4 to work with. So I'm going to put that in these guys. Although this is suggesting that Kurama can launch more than half of her airstrike at once, which I don't believe is the case. So let's see. If we open the design, she can launch 29 aircraft. So that would be 24. I think if I do 10 here, and then bring these 2 fighter groups up to 12, I think that's going to be better. So Balak Poppin, auto-red aircraft to those 2 bases. I will add a 10-inch to Borneo, though, as well, and expand the air bases at Borneo. Expand base, and the other air bases I want to expand. Probably not Tsingtao. I'll probably expand Tsingtao. Yeah, these guys, Kushiro and Hakodate, especially Kushiro. Okay, so Russia does have ships in the area. I'll take the prestige hit to not go to war with Germany. I do not want to fight Germany. I want to fight Russia. Awesome, fire control technology. Okay, tensions with Britain are declining. That's good. I'm gonna put a 14-inch battery in Borneo. Those ships are commissioned. Well, if you gotta fight everyone, maybe this time we won't lose the Heavenly Mandate. Yeah. So I'm just making sure that Borneo is well fortified. The air groups at Borneo will probably get moved to, actually Kushiro probably needs to be an active air base. I'll reserve these air bases to conserve a little bit more money, but I'm gonna auto-add aircraft to Kushiro, especially, given that that base is gonna be very important in carrier battles against Russia. Oh my god, Germany. There's no point to going to war with you, Germany. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit. Like, I can sit in Southeast Asia, but you can't do anything. Budget bump. Yeah. I want to resume construction on Yamashiro. I probably will. Oh crap, the Zuihos are old. You refit them in a local yard. Good anti-aircraft directors. And an additional medium AA gun. Cool. That's good. Send the Zuihos all in for a rebuild. Other than that, I think the Kagas probably need one too. So, local yard, advanced director on them, just to make sure that these guys are ready. Other than that, I think we're good. Those guys are going to be 1938. Hey, Doomsday, how's it going? Okay. No, I do not want them. Okay, a new torpedo bomber is ready. Come on. Russia. We want to go to war with Russia here. Okay, we got the 6-inch coastal batteries at Borneo. There we go. Now we get to go to war with Russia. Unfortunately, it means that Izumo has now blown up. This means war. And we get a surprise attack. A fleet-sized surprise attack. Yes. Attack enemy ships in general. Alright, so it is going to be morning here. So unfortunately... Okay, so we have... Okay, we have 3 or 4 good battleships deployed forward. Looks like the, yeah, the Issei's as well as 2 of the Nemiros. And then back we have, you know, more Nemiros as well as Fuso. However, I can assign these to the battleship division as a corps. You guys are a support on CV Taiho. I will accept that. You guys are a support on Kurama. I will accept that. You guys are basically acting as destroyers. What are you guys all doing? So you are a none, independent. Okay then. Ah, that's good. Good to hear that it's going okay. Who lives in a shipwreck under the sea? Russian Navy. Hopefully true after this battle. Yeah, hopefully. So you guys should probably be deployed. I'm gonna have you guys be a core group on the carriers, or support, yeah, core group on Taiho. So I'm gonna send these guys over here, and then I'm gonna send these guys back. So how do I want to organize the rest of these guys? So you are a core group on Mogami. You should not be a core group on Mogami. Alright, so this is a scout group here, consisting of... So the cruiser, the Nagara class cruiser leading, looks like 2 Yugiris, and then this is of Harazami and Suzukaze. So that's 2 of our really light cruisers as that scout force. Oh my god, Matsushima's in the battle. How do I... Because I want to attach these guys to here. So, let's see. You guys are going to stop being a scout. You guys are going to go to a screen roll on Hyuga. Actually, you guys are going to go to a screen roll on Ishikari. You guys are also going to go to a screen roll on Hyuga at this point. Actually, you know what? You guys will go to a support roll on Hyuga. So who do I want to actually be a scout here? I probably want these guys to be a scout group on Hyuga. Actually, you know what? I will leave you guys as a scout. So, you guys... Okay, so these are... I don't know why Matsushima's jammed in this division. It's a weird choice. But you guys are going to be a support group for Ishikari. You guys are going to be part of this screen for Hyuga. And then you guys are going to be a support group on Hyuga. At the same time, we are going to ready up our strikes from our carriers. So ready the strike, and then our other carrier division will ready its strike as well. Yes, catapult launch search planes. So 20 knots. So I think they're around Vladivostok here. Um, actually, you know what? Can we... I'm just gonna wait. Okay, so first things first, I am gonna put up, I'm gonna request land-based cap. I don't think we can get any, but I am gonna request, heavy, or max, for now, heavy cap over this division. Given how many fighters we have, and it'll probably go up to maximum here soon. Like, once we're spotted, it's gonna go up to maximum. How soon until our strikes are ready? Actually, there's a few more planes I can ready up here, too, to partake. Because it looks like they got just a little bit more ready. So ready them up, too. And it won't take too long to ready those guys. So, there's the strike. 4, 5. Wait until the little groups of 2 are ready, too. There we go. Now our squadrons are ready. So they will priority target battleships, I'm thinking. If we are predicting them to be at around Vladivostok. Then the other carrier division will priority target CVs. Oh my god, it just barely exceeds the deck load. Alright then, do you ready a torpedo bomber? Alright, so our strikes are gonna launch here. There we go, our strikes are underway. So at about maximum cap now, I think. So there's some thought about charging in. Yep, we found them. Because they're not going to have a lot of ships here. Come on. So we're dive bombing them. We score a bomb hit on a battleship, bomb hit on a destroyer. CVL bomb hit is reported. Transport bomb hit over there. Hit something with a torpedo. Nicely done. Is that one of the ships we scored a bomb hit on? It's not the CVL. Is it the TR? It is not the TR. So it could have been one of the other ones, but I don't know. Hit something with 2 torpedoes up there. That's a different ship. DD bomb hit down there. It's a different destroyer we hit with a bomb. So we're getting to basically Pearl Harbor the Russians. So that could be the same destroyer. It could be 2 separate destroyers which are close to each other. CA bomb hit over here, as well as a destroyer bomb hit over here. We have more planes approaching them in this massive coordinated strike. BB bomb hit there. CA bomb hit over here. Both of those are good reports. Hit something with multiple torpedoes. Okay, something is like definitely dead. So we got 2 bomb hits on a light cruiser. Oh, hold on. 2 different ships. 3 different ships. So it looks like we hit 1 ship with 3 torpedoes, 1 ship with 2 torpedoes, and 1 ship with 1 torpedo. Oh, hits torpedo net. Okay, BB bomb hit. So we scored bomb hits on a battleship right here. That does not appear to be the battleship. This does appear. That's the battleship. That's the battleship. That's a different ship. So those 2 are the battleship. That one's not. Okay. So if we check out the BB bomb hit, and were any of these that battleship? Yes, it looks like that battleship has now been hit with at least 5 torpedoes. Yeah, I think it's dead. So we've hit multiple other things as well here. Although something hit a torpedo net over here. Oh, BC bomb hit over here. Is that the same as the BB? Yeah. So, I'm confident that we have sunk a battleship at this point. The question is, do I attack or do I not? You know, I'm gonna strike. I'm gonna go in close with the battleships because weather's gonna limit air operations now. Squad max, go 28 knots. Actually, you know what? One of your cruisers is gonna fall behind. I tried to pause the game multiple times, but it just didn't listen. Alright, we could do a second strike here. One which is less escorted. And are they ready? I think they are ready. So, yeah. Actually, not all of them are ready yet. Now I think all of them are ready. Okay, so your target is honestly just going to be any in... Actually, we're reporting CVs over here. You're going to launch at CVs. You're going to launch at BBs down here. Okay, so we are approaching their port. We found a light cruiser of some sort. You should be a core group on Hyuga. Why are you not acting like a core group on Hyuga? So those are enemy destroyers led by a light cruiser. Okay, we have hit one of them with a 5-inch shell. And we have more planes approaching enemy ships from our newer launches. We have an unidentified land feature over here. DD bomb hit on that one, and it looks either crippled or dead. Let's look. It's dead. We just sank an enemy destroyer. That's excellent news. So we have massive strike coming through, and now they're finding enemy ships. See a bomb hit over here. BB bomb hit over there. So we got a 9-inch coastal battery. So yeah, it looks like our strike is really just hitting stuff here now. Oh yeah, that one's taking hits. CV bomb hit up here. So they might have carriers near Vladivostok. CA bomb hit over here. So that was reporting it on a destroyer. CV bomb hit up there. So now our battleships are approaching closer. So there's a crippled destroyer. Is that one sinking too? Bing, bing, bing. I don't know. Nope, that one's not sinking. Now we're starting to hit that coastal battery. Is this destroyer somehow still alive? No, it's not. But it is moving. Or it was moving, and then we shot it more. Sometimes sinking ships can move somewhat. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if the Russians are right now trying to get into port. Oh, I see Japan battle. Yep. 9-inch coastal battery has been silenced. This destroyer is still up at the moment, I think. We're reporting a battleship up here. That destroyer is no chance of it still being up at this point. Do we have an additional strike we can launch it? I don't think we've recovered enough planes yet. Yura is unfortunately hit by a torpedo. Good news is she does have torpedo protection, so hopefully she'll be okay. I don't know exactly what hit her. But it looks like a number of Russian ships are going this way. We have a heavy cruiser here. And now we have aircraft approaching our carrier division. Probably from the Russian 80 size airbase. Ooh, that might actually be a good target to knock out. Yeah, we don't have a lot of torpedoes yet, so you guys are going to target the enemy airbase. Naval Air Station Vladivostok. You're going to go to heavy, you're going to go to ground strike, you're going to go to ground strike, ground strike, ground strike. You should be on heavy, you should be on... Actually... all heavy, heavy on you, and then ground strike, ground strike, ground strike, ground strike. I have no idea if this will work. Normally this doesn't work, but screw it, we're trying it anyway. Heavy, heavy. Actually, you know what? No. You guys hold off for the moment. So you guys will hit up here and get 2 fighters as escort. Alba is hit by a torpedo. That is from enemy aircraft. Torpedo protection is good on those ships though, so that's excellent. How do you know what to do? It's mostly just playing this game a lot and applying some naval strategy to it. Like right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hit this enemy heavy cruiser right here. The how do you say that? Osliabia? Osliabia? There is a CV dead in the water up here. The enemy heavy cruiser is being damaged. We have scored a 17-inch hit on the enemy airbase. That is an enemy carrier over there. It has burned down. The Russians have just lost an aircraft carrier. So we can see a number of Russian ships heading this way, which means that there's probably a number trapped in a pocket over here, and that's an area I'm going to want to sail up to. You guys are... You need to target the airbase. Yes. So these are destroyers. They carry torpedoes. I do not want to get torpedoed, so I need to be careful around them. There's 2 dead enemy destroyers down here, though, as well as a dead 9-inch coastal battery, which are no longer threats. Okay. Keep that current target location. You should be targeting that airbase. That destroyer, I think, took a machinery hit. But the current goal is to knock out this airbase, and doing that will prevent enemy aircraft from launching. Yes to all. So they're level bombing Kinagusa. She survived. Didn't get hit. Okay, come on. So I'm gonna cut through here. Unfortunately, battle signals misunderstood is a very bad thing. But the reason I'm gonna cut through here is it'll take me close to the enemy airbase, and battleship guns on an airbase are not gonna be good for it. As you can tell, it's currently being flattened. Interesting report, the enemy has ships over here. The enemy airbase has been flattened. This destroyer dead? It is dead. So, the question is, what enemy ships are left, and where? That's the goal. Okay, so you, oh, I cannot take control of you yet. So turn this way. Can I take control of you yet? No, I can't. Can I take manual control over you guys? Yes, I can. Charge ahead of them. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose battleships because of their stupidity. Because they have decided to charge down enemy destroyers. Look at this idiocy. How the fuck did that work that way? Alright, so I do not suspect that they have anything great here. But that's the good news, is that the enemy no longer has an airbase over here. Definitely not. At this point. Are you guys... yeah, you guys are capable of being AI controlled at this point. Good news is they broke at the right time. And probably just sunk a enemy or CL. Yeah. Alright. So is that destroyer... no, it's not going in. Is it going into port? No, it's not. We gotta go this way. Right, we have 2 enemy destroyers coming down that way. Okay. So it's... can you target that destroyer, please, and take it out so that I can actually get through this gap? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna go 26 knots and regroup. Oh yeah, okay, so you were commenting on the Giantess airstrike, and then it just got flattened anyway. Now, there is an airfield here at Nachadka, so there's some thought about, you know, checking if there's enemy ships over here and then going to Nachadka and knocking out their airfield as well. Hold fire for the moment. Okay, come on, turn around. Yamato, go to AI control. So that's the crippled group of enemy destroyers over there. Do we see anything up here? No, we don't. And we would normally see stuff over there as well. So I think it's just this group of destroyers up here. So I say, go AI control. I say we go to, pay a visit to Nachadka. Oh my god, we are actually torpedoing that destroyer next to Vladivostok. On the other hand, we have something sighted down here, which is potentially 2 enemy destroyers which have tried to escape. Sighted unknown ship. Is it still these guys? Probably still these guys. Alright, yeah, you guys can open fire again. So we have been spotted by enemy aircraft. Of course we have. Coordinate strike on the second airbase. No, I'm just gonna use battleships. Because why not? Yep. Sight's an unknown ship. Where? Okay, we still got that little group up there. Yeah, you should be a scout. You're gonna go to a support role. Now, here, what are you doing? I mean, you're spotted. You're not in a good position. Squad max now. Charge that down. Charge that airfield down. Can you identify it? There you go. Unidentified land feature. You're getting closer. There it is. Go 20 knots. And it's time to absolutely wreck this airfield's face. It's going to be a lot of 17-inch shell hits. And now it will not be able to launch airstrikes anymore. It's dead. Okay. Yeah, catapult launch float planes. I think Shinanomi is trying to rescue survivors at this point. So we're going to go to cruise speed. Is she? Yeah, she is. So we're going to kind of go back to Vladivostok and... Okay, it's over. Okay, that's fine then. I will take that. So we hit double length of the time. Or we hit the double length of the time. So, yeah. F for Russia. So, how many of them are in port? I don't see any sunk in ports here. That's excellent. So, their battleship. Russia's battleship. Triarha? Took 4 bomb hits and 6 torpedo hits. So these were 600-pounders and sinking torpedoes. And, yeah, it takes more torpedoes and more 600-pounders. We should have switched to heavy bomb load. I don't know why we didn't. So Leningrad took... Yeah, most bomb hits, then a torpedo, then another 600-pound bomb hit. And she was just on fire and burned down. Oleg took multiple 600-pound bomb hits and a lot of torpedoes and just sank. Osilabia, so she took a 600-pound bomb hit. She was flooding. She takes another one, and then she starts getting shot up by 17 shells and just goes down. Baku, we did not manage to sink. She could carry 59 aircraft. That's unfortunate. But she took 2 torpedoes and got into port, it looks like. So this was Izumrud. So it took a couple of 600-pound near misses, and then it takes all the 17-inch hits and sinks. Kirov. Kirov managed to make it into port. Looks like it's heavy damage. 2 600-pound bomb hits, 2 more 600-pound bomb hits, and then a torpedo with heavy flooding, and it just got into port. This light cruiser took 2 torpedoes and sank. It was an older one. Palata took 3 torpedo hits and sank. It was an older one too, but still. This destroyer, 6-inch, and then a lot of that, and then eventually takes a torpedo. Coastal Battery 3, yep, 17-inch shell hits, a lot of them. This destroyer took a torpedo hit and then 2... Oh, it took a torpedo hit, sank, and then took 2 bomb hits. And now their naval air stations got destroyed. So 17-inch hits. I don't know how much of an effect this has, but this might downsize their ability to actually fight in the region. Yeah, lots of 17-inch hits there on it. And their other air base took about the same amount of punishment. Alba took a single torpedo hit. That was from Air Station Nachadka. Okay, so that was Nachadka launching airstrikes at us. Yura took a torpedo hit from an enemy destroyer from Tverdi. Okay. Okay, so then the Russian destroyer, so Bistri took a torpedo from Hiryu and sank. This one took 2 okay, near miss, 600-pounders, then a 17-inch hit, then 4-inch hits, then a near miss, then a bomb hit, and sank. So Verdi was the one which got the torpedo hit off. So it took a 600-pound bomb hit, and then it just starts taking a lot more hits. When does it launch? I'm not seeing it launching a torpedo here, though. Oh, there it is. Launches torpedo at Seal Nagara class. That's probably what struck Yura. Vunky, 60-pound bomb hit, and then it just got shot to shit. And then after that, we're looking at 2 medium hits on Yamato from a destroyer, which actually somehow did structural damage. A bomb hit on a destroyer, which escaped. 5-inch shell hits on that destroyer, which escaped. Lucky destroyer. So this one... Wow, this one took a torpedo from our sub. Wow. Shinanomi took a medium hit. What was that from? It was from a 9... Okay, so the battery shot Shinanomi, but she survived. That destroyer took multiple hits, but just survived. This destroyer actually took a bomb hit, and then a couple of hits, but survived. This destroyer, bomb hit, survived. If we had had larger bombs, this might have been better. We might have gotten more kills. So that was kind of my mistake. A lot of these weren't in port at the end. Actually, this one was the, like... Yeah, okay, the one which almost sank was in port. So yeah, good surprise attack. I will certainly take it with that amount of Russian ships sunk. That's a good start to the war. Although we did lose. Okay, so we did... Okay, so that was the older heavy cruiser, which was lost. It seems like the older ship designs aren't holding up particularly well. I'm gonna halt construction in Yamashiro given our current monetary situation, and I might try to wait until Sendai Jintsu, Hatsushima, and Wakaba come out. 2 Kagas are getting refit, the 4 Zuihos are getting refit, and yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna wait on. So, let's see. Alba has 1 turn to repair, everything else is in service. I'm going to move Matsushima back to the mothball fleet, because she's not very good. And, I mean, she's basically our backup foreign station ship here. And all of these guys need to go on to trade protection, which will give us how much ASW? 639 ASW value. Yeah. Yeah, rip subs. Okay, next turn. Convoy attack over here. Yeah, what can Russia do? I'm thinking I'll do suppress enemy airfields. Oh, right, I need to add more aircraft to some of my bases. So we are going in with the light cruiser Kamikaze. That is concerning, given that Russia will probably have a light cruiser. Or is it just destroyers? I don't know. Okay, so we're supposed to go this way. So I think it is maybe over here. Found something. That looks like a convoy division. Looks like escorts here with a convoy division back here. So these are the escorting forces. Okay, Kamikaze is going full speed. Fortunately, Kamikaze is not really a match for a squadron of destroyers. Nice hit. Although she'll take out a corvette just fine. Okay. Oh crap, Kamikaze has been massively slowed down. Start swerving. Yeah, because Kamikaze is basically a destroyer. How fast can she go? 11 knots. I want her to just steam away from the area. I don't know how many merchants we have sunk. Yeah, there we go. We're sinking another trader. Yep, large merchant sunk. Go away. Okay, we were only supposed to sink 2 ships. So what state are you in terms of flooding? Not bad. Your machinery's just fucked. So yeah, just go away from there then. That's mission success. Well, we torpedoed 1. We shot up at least 1 or 2. Okay, so one enemy's 2 enemies are definitely sunk. We know that. The one we torpedoed, the one we shot up. I think 3 are. I think 3 are confirmed sunk. I wouldn't be surprised if we got 4 or 5, but I'm guessing 3. That increased it to 5. Okay, cool. So this merchant, yeah, attaches and convoy scatters and then gets shot. So that was a large merchant. This one took the torpedo hit and sank. This one took a lot of medium hits and sank. This one was torpedoed by the sub at the end. So we did get 4. And then this one we did manage to get some 5-inch hits on, and then leaks and aging structure sank it. Okay, so I was kind of expecting us to get an additional 1. Kamikaze took 7 medium hits, looks like mostly from enemy destroyers, and yeah, engine room belt penetrating hit. That was what caused the damage. I mean, Kamikaze's basically just an enlarged destroyer. So Tochni, we did get some 5-inch hits on her, didn't do too much. Only 1 hit on this thing. I thought we were getting multiple, but no, it was just, we were just missing. And then some of the merchants we did score a couple of hits on, but they didn't do anything. So they're getting some damaged merchants back somehow. Normally you don't get merchants which are damaged by shell fire and returned to port, but yeah, that happened for the Russians there. Oh, that was in the previous engagement, I think. Air groups. So what? Kushiro, auto-ed aircraft. I think that's all I'm really going to need to add auto-ed aircraft for. Yeah, tensions with Britain have massively dropped at this point. We're going to get the Kagas back here. And we still got dominance over Northeast Asia at the moment. And yeah, I'll take that cruiser action. They decline. Battleship engagement up here. Yeah, I'll accept. What are you going to do? I have battleships. I don't think you do. And even if you don't have battleships, I have carriers. What are you going to do, Russia? What are you going to do with this? Ready, strike. Yeah, we have time. We have plenty of time. So where are they? Where are the Russians? Actually, which Russian battleship did I sink? Because they had a really good one. That's Pervinets. So we didn't sink that one. We sank this one. 10 14-inch guns. That was 1924. So that was one of kind of that era. They do have a new battle cruiser in service. Yeah. But it's garbage. That's so garbage. Alright, so they might have heavy cruisers out here. Oh, we got a report. We got a report. 2 destroyers. Target. Destroyer report. Yes. Coordinated strike. Priority target. Any. Launch. Right, I forgot I had this carrier division where I had to ready stuff up too. So they will just ready strike for now. And once that strike is ready, that strike is now ready. I'm going to wait until I get another sighting report on them. As soon as they confirm the target location. Here you have spotted a sub. That's not good. Oh crap, I forgot to set them to heavy. I hate how it automatically sets them to medium. I wish it would automatically set them to heavy. Oh, CV bomb hit. Cool. Do you have any reports on what's over there? DD bomb hit? Wow, they did not confirm their sighting. Good job, all of you. So you guys are supposed to probably go here. So we're reporting 2 destroyers somewhere in this area. So we're approaching enemy ships. BC bomb hit. Destroyer bomb hit. So we've got 1 enemy ship there dead. And we don't know what it is. It's being identified right now as a CB. Interesting. Hatsuyuki, get a closer look at it. What is it? It is a destroyer. Hold fire. Yeah, sure. Rescue survivors. Any target. Launch up this way. Screw it. Yes, I do want to have it changed. Yeah, screw it. Launch there. I don't know if we're gonna find anything. Oh, we found something. DD bomb hits. And... damn it! Chertsu got sunk by a sub. Yep. There's a Russian sub managed to... How? Okay, so what must have happened is they just calculated how much flotation it had, and then it gradually lost that flotation, and then at the very end of the turn it was sinking. That's probably what happened. So we scored 2 bomb hits on that destroyer. This destroyer took lots of bomb hits and torpedo hits and sank, but Russia still wins because they had a lucky sub. Jinsu is now commissioned. Akagi, Kaga, Ryujo, Taiyo, and Sho and Zuiho have now finished their reconstruction. Important enemy submarine sunk. We are now currently good in terms of money. It's probably good to get another set of Hatsushimos built. Or a slightly modified version with a little bit... we have a little bit more mass we can put on them. That's so tempting to go with a little bit of torpedo defense on one of these things, but I don't think it's worth it. So I will go with this, and what... okay, so the Hatsuharus, there's 6 of them. We're going to do the calculator thing again. Just randomly pick names. So we want to probably have like something like a 7 or a... like that. Alright, so here's our random decimal thing. So we're looking for 2 numbers together. So I see 3 appears twice, but one of them's already named that. We don't see a 1. We don't see a 1 appear 2 times in a row. We don't see a 2 appear 2 times in a row. And then this guy, do we see any 1s appear twice in a row? We do see 0s, but no 1s. Okay, so I cannot... I guess it's telling me to not name any of them after the other Hatsuharus. But we'll try one more time. Just to kind of randomly generate something here. Okay, let's see. So any double 1s, we do have a double 2. We do have a double 2. We do not have a double 5, we do not have a double 6, we do not have a double 1. So the double 2 means that Ninohi is picked as a name, and we still need her sister ship. Alright. So what I'll do is now on, for the sister ship name, Hatsuharu will be double 1 through double 3. Ariake will be double 4 through double 6. And Yuguri will be double 7 through double 9 on this last one. So whichever one of those appears first will be her sister. Double 5 appears first. That means it is Ariake. So, sorry, Hatsuharu and Yuguri, you do not... Hold on, you were... Nanohi. Okay, so Nanohi and Ariake. Cool. We'll get Ariake laid down next month, though. Or we'll get them both laid down next month. Alright, so we can't invade anything, because Russia doesn't have any territories here. Now, what are they going to do? What are they going to do with a battleship engagement? Attack all ships in general. Okay, so it is raining. You guys stop being a scout, go to a support role. Because I am... Good news is, at least we have radar contacts. Okay, what are these guys? Destroyers. Enemy destroyers. Damn it. Because that's really what Russia has in the region. I mean, they will get some of their ships back here. So we've crippled one, I think. Because we did score several hits on it. There are the 5-inch shell hits. So we're kind of doing this swerve tactic here. Which is how you fight destroyers. Because if you don't remain on the... Because if you don't remain on the same course and heading, it does make it a lot harder for them to hit. So coordinated strike, any... Yeah, we can still launch. Launch up this way. Heavy load, yes. No way that's a Corvette. No way that's a Corvette. Yeah, that's not a Corvette. Okay. So you swerve this way. Actually, start turning this way. Do we have more CVLs? Oh, we do. Usual. Any... Just target up here, yeah. Not honestly target up here, yeah. Okay, so we're reporting 17-inch shell hits on it. On this enemy destroyer, which is unfortunately getting a little close to our carriers. Okay, so it doesn't want to go in that direction. It sees a bunch of ships down there, and it thinks bad stuff. And we're trying to shoot it. Yes, I would like to adjust the target up there. Because I think that enemy destroyer is retreating. It would be nice to just put both of them down. Okay. So they're approaching a ship CL bomb hit over here. Good, so they did find it. And they lost both their destroyers. Sayuga apparently took a single 5-inch hit, which did a little bit of damage, but... So Tochini was one we were shooting there, and she sank. And this was the one which we had to send... Or had to send out, Actually, she was sinking already. But then we just bombed her to make sure. So, yep, Russia just lost 2 destroyers. That's good. That's more prestige. Kaba is commissioned. Hatsushimo. Sendai is commissioned 2. And Russia has an Atlanta. And we get a new fighter. Cool. And a flying boat is a private venture. Range is better. Max speed's worse. Toughness is worse. I'm not going to take it. And now we are at war with Germany. So build 2 of these guys. And rename the second one to that. Okay. We're at war with Germany now. So now this is probably going to be a 2-front war. We need... So Germany isn't going to have the invasion range to do much in Southeast Asia. They don't have a lot. They don't have anything in the region right now. They'd have to move ships down there. They could hypothetically move ships down here, but I think for the moment I want to keep my ships in Northeast. You know what? Next move, how much basing capacity do I have here? I don't have a lot of basing capacity here. Yeah, improve the bases at Borneo. So I don't think there's much of a point in me fighting in Southeast Asia right now, given my very limited basing capacity in the region. So I think I should just stay here for the moment. Good news is we have the new Sendai class cruisers done. They're still working up. And yeah, air groups wise, I'm gonna add more aircraft at those air bases just in case. And then, given where a lot of battles are happening here, I think it might be a good idea to get air groups at Hakodate and Noshiro. Hakodate? That's Noshiro. Do we have one at Hakodate? Yes, we do. But the rest of these air bases I am going to move to reserve to conserve a bit more money. Because these are not currently really getting used in fighting very much. Alright, cool. And I'll try to save some of the money up to continue building Yamashiro. But it might be smarter to continue building like you know, I'm gonna build two more of these, and they will be named Hatsuhara and Yugiri, or Yugrai, or whatever. Is that correct? That is correct. Is that correct? I think that's correct. So we're building 4 of those newer versions now. Small engagement down here. Unexpected battle. Yeah, of course we're not going to be able to fight that. Oh, 10-inch. Seriously? Okay, Dachi's in the yards for a month. Or, not for a month. What the hell am I saying? 4 months, right? Yeah. Ouch. I don't know how it survived a torpedo hit. That thing doesn't have torpedo protection. So yeah, last Sendai is 4 months away from completion. We'll probably resume construction in Yamashiro after that. Although what I'm going to do with some of the remaining money is build a bunch of subs. Building 2 groups of subs like that should help out in the future. So Russia has a bunch of ships in Southeast Asia. I'm expecting them to move up to Northeast Asia here. Yeah, accept that. Accept that. Come on, Russia. Accept an action. So we lose. We lost one to a mine in Northeast Asia. So, how bad's the situation in Northeast Asia right now? Russia has some ships there to dominate in the region. We should probably try to prevent that if at all possible. So, what we want to do is probably want to send... How much basing capacity do we have here? Value is... If we look at it... I mean, it should say Northern Pacific... Southeast Asia is 0 out of 5. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Alba down there. She's going to be escorted by a Tsushima-class cruiser. Actually, no, she'll be escorted by... No, she'll be escorted by Tsushima. No, Nagara, just to make sure that they can handle themselves. And then they are going to be escorted probably by the Akatsukis. Move ships down to Southeast Asia to make sure that region is well protected. I might send a CVL down there too, just to make sure. Alright, so yeah, now we're at war with 2 powers. This is going to make it way more interesting. Far, far more interesting than it previously was. Because now we gotta fight 2 enemies. Accept it. Suppress enemy airfields. So, sink 2 ships, any ships pending. So we have Suzuya, Mogami, and Kinugasa. We are escorted by the carriers Taiho and Hiryu, as well as the CVL Ryuho. Okay, what do I want to do? Cap on you guys should probably go to heavy. You guys, can't get land-based cap over them. Heavy cap. I'm not sure if land-based cap can even reach out this far. I'll request land-based cap over the carrier division. And prepare a strike. Already strike. As well as prepare a strike from Ryujo as well. Yeah, launch float planes. Oh, one thing I screwed up was bomb load. They're on medium rather than heavy. Okay, so we've been spotted by enemy aircraft because they do have airfields at Nachadka and Vladivostok. Okay, so we have multiple ships in this region. Enemy CVs. Your priority target is CVs. Aim at the report of enemy CVs right there. You have to each individually launch your strikes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back at squad max and wait until nighttime. Actually, I'll try to make sure Tsushima doesn't get hit. You guys go... Yeah, you guys stay in a scout role. Actually, you know what? We're probably going to get hit by aircraft. Go to a support role. Don't be stuck out there. CV bomb hit. Cool. Multiple CV bomb hits. CA bomb hits. Cool. More CV bomb hits. Another heavy cruiser bomb hit. Sighted, hit by a torpedo. Nicely done. Destroyer bomb hit. Nice, we're hitting something with a torpedo. And it does appear like that was CVs and CVLs shooting at us. So what we want to do is we want to wait till it's nighttime, and then we want to try to move in. So our cap is helping out a lot. Maximum cap right now. Yeah, it looks like they've got a lot of aircraft approaching us, but we have heavy cap. We have maximum cap up. We have anti-aircraft guns going off. And so far so good. It's gonna be evening here soon. That is the first significant damage done by an enemy aircraft. Jinsu avoided torpedoes. That's good. So you get dive bombers underway at us. And it is evening now. So the ability to fight is awfully limited. On the other hand, it does look like there's multiple enemy ships heading this way. Nope, those are our ships. Those are our ships. So what shape is Suzuya in? 2 flooding. Did that increase? No, it didn't. It's still down at that level. So it's not great, but I think she'll be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to sail in and see if we can detect the enemy. Ryujo will form as a core group on Taiho and Hiryu, so that she's a little closer to them and not can't be easily separated. No, go back to a support group given how they are behaving and how you are behaving. Did I miss something in the last 30 minutes? Not too much. Foam Star, what's your question? Okay, so that's a merchant. That's a merchant. And it sunk. That's a dead merchant. Something's over here. CVL reported. So we think that's an enemy carrier. Those are enemy destroyers coming down at us. Oh my god, game. Okay, I'm going to normal mode. That is a proper CV. That's their Baku class CV. Shoot it. Shoot it, Suzuya. Oh my god, it destroyed your turret. If I do a factory reset on my gaming laptop to fix your devices, would I be losing your characters that you created for Ark? Probably. I don't know if it would reset your data or not. Because that... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is that resetting your data, or is that just resetting other stuff? Because if that's resetting your data, then I think the characters are locally stored. But I don't know if it is or not. Oh my god, Suzuya is actually... I mean, they're winning the gunfight against the carrier, but it's doing more pretty significant damage in the process. They have another carrier over here, it looks like. Good news is Baku is now on fire. And Suzuya has now taken 2 engine room hits. But the enemy carrier is dead. So we need to identify whatever this CL here is. I'm so tempted to try to attack the carrier here, but it's so well escorted is the problem. Okay, yeah, they got torpedoes underway at us, but it looks like they missed Suzuya. And that's important, because if they missed Suzuya, that means that we can probably still remain active. But we don't know what this guy is. Whatever it is, it's a destroyer. Turn away. And I think it's dead. Alright, so they're currently trapped back here. But they're going to have a lot of destroyers with them, and that's probably going to lead to the death of our ships. So that CVL I don't think is going to successfully detach from that force. Oh, our objective is accomplished? Took that long to accomplish that objective? I say just sail away here. You know, probably going like 10 knots and just sail down south. Because we've taken damage, we've taken significant damage. However, we have sunk an enemy aircraft carrier. That is very important. And now we can go at 10 knots to maximize damage control efforts. And we'll probably be okay. As long as we can head back to Japan. Probably head back to Noshiro here, which is what I'll angle towards. So yeah, I have had thoughts about what my next game of this is going to be. Okay, Unebi's just far away from everything. Or what my next Star Rule Waves 2 game is going to be. And what I want to do is I want to do an all centerline single mount playthrough. Now, actually, you know what? Go to cruise speed. Go to cruise speed. Just get away from there more quickly, because their air bases are going to get active here in the morning. And I'd rather you guys get away. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Come on. Don't launch an airstrike at us. Yeah, it's over. And Akabono gets torpedoed and sunk, because of course she does. Yeah, so these light cruisers are getting sunk. If you're entertaining playthrough ideas, you're possibly a very stupid one. Yeah. Yep, torpedo and then sunk. Just out of the blue, sunk by a sub. So, Baku, she was taking 10-inch hits. She was scoring main battery hits on Suzuya because she had 8-inch guns, but, you know, a lot of 10-inch hits and 6-inch hits are just not good for an aircraft carrier, especially when it just causes the fire to spread. And, yeah, fire spreads, aircraft destroyed. Yeah. She sank very quickly. So CVL Yake, we did manage to sink, so she took a torpedo from Donmyu. Caliber equal to, or caliber to barrel equality. Whatever gun caliber you're using, you must match it with the caliber of barrel, or the number of barrels, you mean. That's an interesting idea. That's difficult though, because that would make, yeah, because that would limit the amount of guns you have. Your sweet spot there, excluding Legacy Fleet, of course. Nah, that would include the Legacy Fleet. You can custom build those. Yeah, because that you're gonna get a sweet spot probably somewhere around 6-inch to about 14-inch guns. So that's gonna limit your dual-purpose aircraft capability. That's gonna severely hurt your ability to shoot down aircraft. That's also going to, yeah, 15 times 15 late game. Yeah, you're probably looking at 6 to 14-inch, but 6 inches, even then you're looking at weak cruisers. So your golden zone is 8 inches to about 14 inches. That's probably your golden zone. Maybe you can go up to 16. Yeah, you can go up to 16 inches late game, definitely. Maybe not. 15 inches is probably what you'd be limited to. So I don't think I don't know, maybe in the future. But what I want to do is an all single mount playthrough. So what I would say is on all battleship, battlecruiser, cruiser, and destroyer designs, all main gun mounts must be in single mounts and on the center line. I'm only allowed these side mounts here on carriers or on cross-deck, or if they are cross-deck firing. Those are the only two cases where I am allowed any side mounts for the main guns. For secondary guns, they would all have to be in single mounts. Self-made rules can be amended, though. Yeah. So secondary guns can be in side mounts. Torpedo tubes, and missile tubes, and catapults can all be in side mounts as well, but all of them must be singles. That would be the idea. So this one, we did get a torpedo into, but it survived. CV Gorky, that was probably the one we were chasing around at the end, and eventually got into port after 2 bomb hits and a torpedo hit. Sakabono took the stupid hit. So Suzuya took her torpedo hit from a plane from Baku. So that was all Baku's work. This was a Russian carrier, which we got 2 bomb hits into, but survived. This was a Russian cruiser we got 2 bomb hits into, and I think it went to port. Kinugasa took her torpedo hit from where? That was an enemy destroyer. This was another cruiser we hit with a 600-pounder. This merchant took a bomb hit and some 10-inch shells and sank. 4x4 and 5x5 Ds would be very much viable. 3x3 corvettes. It's cruisers and above that would be interesting. I think you'd kill the light cruiser. That's my suspicion. You cannot build a good light cruiser on that. And I think if you did that for secondary guns as well, it would probably also hurt. The only way you could build a good light cruiser on that is if you allow for the secondaries to be good. Okay, so this destroyer did somehow manage to get away and torpedo our cruiser. Yeah. I know Mogami took a dud torpedo hit. What was that from? That was them, that same destroyer. Okay, cool. I was thinking secondaries are free. Okay. Hey, 2 prestige. Battle of Vladivostok. And our 14-inch Coastal battery's done. Carriers now operate in a second force, and we sunk a Russian light cruiser. Main gun armament is quality bound. Okay. So, yeah, Naka is 1 month away from building. I'm just trying to look at the current situation. I'll probably wait till Naka's... part of me wants to resume Yamashiro, but I don't think it's the smart move right now. I think the smart move is to continue to get, probably a modified Nanohi design. Actually, probably more Nanohis. But I need to be right back, so, hey, new be right back box. Let's put it up here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I hope you guys don't mind. Would you guys mind if I ran an ad break as I use the bathroom? And I don't think it's going to matter that much, so... yeah. Doesn't matter for you people on YouTube, you're fine. But the people on Twitch, yeah. People on YouTube, you know, you're watching this way after the fact. It's not going to impact you. So I'll run that now because I can, and I want to figure out how to do all this stuff because I'm going to be gone more than a minute. So yeah, be right back. Alright, I am back, and yeah, we can get more of this now. So, I definitely think, so far we don't need more subs. With the extra budget, we probably do want to put more into aircraft, a little bit more into aircraft. And what airfields do I want? We're seeming to get a lot of battles in this area, so, wait, we did put some at Noshiro and Hakadate. Do we have any at Otaru? No, we don't. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine on the air bases. So I need to invest this money into something. And unfortunately, it's just taking a little bit too much. Or take a little bit too much to build Yamashiro. Although it might be something where we kind of have Yamashiro like half building, or actually, no, we're doing well in the carrier front. You know, we've already sunk 2 Russian CVs and a CVL out of the 3 they had. Germany has 4 CVs though, but I don't know if they can actually get any of them into a decently advantageous position. Doesn't look like they can. Their bases down here are just too small. So, yeah. Maybe... I don't know. We could look at the Sendai design and see if there's any improvements we can make to it. That's the other thought. Why do I have double pings? Oh. Rainbow went live because we're in the Pacific. Okay. So do we want to build more of our, like, super light ones seem to be getting hit by subs a lot. There's some thought about let's see what we can get on 7,000 tons, and some thought about let's just build these but larger. With quad tubes and better torpedo defense. And I will have to fully redesign how this looks, because this is now starting to look odd. So... Oh, we have auto-loading guns. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, so I'll probably name these guys after the Kuma class. Assuming that we don't have any of the Kuma class already in service. Do we? I'm gonna have to redesign it. So, assuming we don't have any ships by the name of the Kuma class currently in service. Actually, you know what? Why am I opening that? No. What I should do is I should just X out of that and you guys open this design. Yeah, here. Cool. So go up to 11,000 tons. Go up to that. Increase these back up to 4. We'll leave the forward submerged too, because that's a good tube to fire. If you're like charging an enemy ship, you can just fire that ahead of yourself. Yes, auto-loading guns. Work on what to do about all this. So, the Kuma class cruisers are Kuma, Tama, Kitakami, Oi, and Kiso. So they only built 5. So, are any of those currently in service? Are any of those names currently in service? So, everything past the Tsushima I have manually entered. I do not think so. So I think I'll go Kuma, Tama, Kitakami, Oi, and Kiso for these guys. But, okay, so we can get more anti-aircraft guns. I probably want to do that. Belt armor and turret armor would be good to bring up. Speed will remain at 30 knots. Could build maximum size light cruisers here and get 2 inches of deck armor. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. And Structure 1, I do have to rebuild myself. So Structure 1, probably go like this, do this. Then go there, and then go back. Okay, so normally, I think I tried to do something like this last time, but it just doesn't work well enough. Unless we do this as a straight line, then over to here, and then back. So that gives us another 3 to work with. So point there, and then another point here. That looks okay. Except for where this line wound up being. We almost had that perfect. Let's try it again. Bam. That way. Here, here, there. That's where I want it. Back to there. Just go down, directly down here. Go there, go back. And that gives me just enough points to make the end here look right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get more, like 180 rounds of main gun ammunition is probably good. So we'll go up to 10 medium anti-aircraft guns, and then the rest put into light. And it would be nice to get those as dual-purpose guns as well, as it would increase the heavy anti-aircraft factor, but I think it's better to just do this. So one issue is we don't have a lot of extra space remaining for later rebuilds, so we're probably not going to be able to like jam missiles on these, on the Kuma class cruisers. But you know, they're going to be amazing. Other than that, they're going to be well armored and be able to kill anything that they come across. Alright, so Naka will be done. We will accept a fleet battle near Korea. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't we? Attack enemy ships in general. Sure, do it. Weather limits air operations. So, up here we have, in our scout force, Mogami and Kinagusa alone. Down here we have our carriers. Taiho Hiryu, Zuikaku Shokaku, Kaga, and Akagi. Looks like the carriers Kurama and Ryuho are down here in a support role for Yamato. These battleships are a core on Kurama, which they should not be. They should be a core on Yamato. All of our light cruisers, the game didn't know what to do with, so it put them all here. So what are Sendai and Jitsu doing? You guys are a screen for Kurama. You are a most modern... Oh, I did not want to do that. So they're our most modern light cruisers. Okay, so these two are two of the more destroyer type light cruisers, but these are two most modern ones, so I probably I'll leave him as a screen on Kurama. I'm trying to think what I want to pull forward right now, because you guys are a scout group for them. I think you guys need to be a screen for Yamato. So you have two of the destroyer ones plus Suma, so Shishima. So you should probably also be a screen division. You will be a screen division, however, for Hyuga. Actually, you guys should probably be more of a screen division. Wait, Notori. Okay, that is a Nagara up front. So you will be a support division on Yamato, and you will be a support division on Hyuga. And we will leave Sendai and Jitsu back to help protect the carriers. And then down over here, I assume these are most of our more really light ships. Other than that one, that's a Nagara. But the weather limits air operations thing, because of how just poor everything is, isn't going to help matters at all. So the question is, when are we going to detect the enemy? And how close is it going to be? Because we do have radar, and that does help. Okay, so now, that being said, it is currently nighttime. That's why our vision range is so low. Honestly, you guys should probably head back this way. Oh, okay. Weather's improved. Pause the damn game. Alright. Ready them up. All heavy. No, you guys go to light. Ready strike. All heavy. Ready strike. So we're using Mitsubishi Byakos, Kawasaki Danryus, and Nakajima Sakuradans. Okay, this is odd. This is odd that it's behaving this way. all the heavy, and then ready them up. Alright, we still need to request new planes, don't we? I keep forgetting to do that. We should do that here very shortly. And then you guys, you know, all heavy, and then ready strike. Alright, so then that'll be good. So, our recon's going out. I'm gonna pull these guys back and put them more with the main force. C3A, or 3 CAs, not C3A. Guess I was going, or C3APO? No. That's interesting though, that we have a target already spotted. So you guys go to 20 knots. You will kind of ring around this island here. 2 battleships. I don't know what island this is, but whatever island it is, it's where this battle's coming around, or being around. So you spotted CVL over there. Alright, cool. So, your priority target's going to be CVs. You will try to hit that CVL division. Launch strike. On top of that, I think Ryujo's aircraft and Ryuho's aircraft and Kurama's aircraft will also attempt to hit that target. On the other hand, the other ones will attempt to target the battleship division down there and try to hit them with a large number of aircraft. Okay, there we go. That's everything we want launching. And one thing we want to do is... Okay, now we have the enemy aircraft carrier spotted. I want maximum cap over our divisions now. Okay, so you guys will kind of scout ahead at 20 knots. These guys will stay together, I guess. Airstrikes are underway, and we have aircraft approaching enemy ships. Cool. BB bomb hit right over there. CA bomb hits. Cool. BB bomb hit. Oh, that's a red BB bomb hit. Somebody just detonated. So that's a different ship we just hit. 2 in the same division, looks like. And hooray, a Russian ship just exploded. Yay! We finally get a little bit of payback from this. It never happens to the British for me, for whatever reason. The British are supposed to explode a lot in this game, and they never do for me. At least not on stream. I don't, like, outside of, you know, small British ships, I don't think I've ever seen, or ever really seen, like, a British, you know, battleship or battlecruiser, which wasn't, like, extremely, or which wasn't crippled already, explode on stream yet. Okay, so we are hitting stuff with torpedoes. Whatever this guy is, he got hit, too. So, if this attack here cripples and sinks their battleships, well, that is an enemy heavy cruiser. Okay, cool. So this is going after their carriers. And then their other carrier division is spotted way over here. We would want to go that way and pursue the enemy carriers. CL bomb it, CA, okay. So these are probably the carriers escorting their main force. This is a dead ship. So, yeah, hold fire. Don't waste ammunition on a sinking ship. And turn this way. To TR bomb hit. BB bomb hit somewhere over here. Yeah, this has worked like really, really well somehow. So whatever that is, it's dead. So we're reporting that as an enemy battle cruiser of some sort. We have a cripple, it looks like. Open fire. Okay, so that is their Imperator Nikolai the First class, and it is sinking. You guys should target that Maxim Gorky class. Do we have airstrikes back yet? Yes, we do. So your goal should be CVs, and you should target wherever their big carrier force was reported at. These guys. And are any of you back? You're not back. You're not back. You guys are back, and I guess you guys are back. I'll give it a little bit more time for launching strikes from other divisions. So the Veda is getting hit. That Maxim Gorky is crippled. So these are enemy heavy cruisers up here, which are... Yeah, at this point the enemy's just running away from us. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they have a carrier somewhere up in this area right here. Which is why I need to push through. Are you guys on... Yeah, you guys are on maximum cap at this point. So our carrier division has been spotted. I think down here, right? Yeah. Probably. You guys go to heavy cap. Mogami is now on fire. That was a reload torpedo explosion. I am willing to pull her a little bit more this way. Good shot, whoever that was. You guys start pulling this way. Suzukaze bomb hit. Damn it, reload torpedoes explode. Oh, that's really bad. She's fucked. I think Suzukaze is lost at this point. Detacher. Namiro takes a bomb hit. Does some significant damage. Fortunately, it does look like the enemy is getting aircraft through. So, on fire 1 is a very dangerous condition to have. Because on fire 1 is definitely a major killer of my forces. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many ships here to shoot at. The Hosho rant, yes! And Fubuki's reload torpedoes explode, and... yeah. Okay, she dodged him. So that's being identified as an AV. How many ships do they have here? So the Maxim Gorky's definitely dead at this point. We got something... We got some battle cruiser up here. We're shooting the Voveda. I think I want to start moving this way a bit. You guys should probably retarget the battle cruiser for now. Mogami, you are still on fire 1. Yeah, sure. We're kind of in the middle of them all right now. Is the problem. So that was an enemy AV, and it's definitely crippled. And they have enemy torpedo bombers here. Fun. Alright, so those guys aren't going to have their squadrons ready. You, on your other hand, you have your squadrons ready. So You guys have to try to knock out these CVs. And Fuso takes a torpedo hit. Her torpedo defense is pretty good, though. Ultimately, we are still very much chasing the enemy away. So, and Yamato's catapult aircraft has been hit, and a fire has been started. How fun! Can the enemy please start scoring hits which don't start fires? Okay, yeah, we have aircraft approaching us. Okay, so Mogami, is your fire out? It is extinguished, yes. Go up to full speed again. Back up to the north. Yes, save survivors. Oh god, we got more planes incoming. Yamato fire extinguished, good. Okay, so we have an enemy CA over here. Actually, I wouldn't be too surprised if they have planes somewhere up here. Shikari is avoiding torpedoes. Wow. Probably the enemy aircraft. Shinome? No, she's not the crippled one. Who's crippled? That's Suzukaze. So we did hit the Bogatyr. Apparently we're mostly shooting up that Maxim Gorky class. Yamato superstructure hit. Fire started. How? How flammable are my ships? Okay, so the Bogatyr is dead. Or at least crippled. Yeah, she's dead. Start shooting whatever that battle cruiser is. Nope. Okay, we have planes approaching enemy ships over here. We have found them. We have found wherever their carriers are. You need to retarget something else. CA bomb hit up there. Hit something with a torpedo up there. DD bomb hit. No. There we go. CVL bomb hit. That's good. That's good. That might burn down. It is kind of far away from any ports it can access. Honestly, yes to all at this point. Okay, come on. You guys, target the battlecruiser division out in front. Yamato, how damaged are you? You've taken, what heavy hits? 13-inch. So these are... Which ship is this, then? This is probably Kalinin. This is probably Kalinin right here. Is what I'm thinking. We know we sunk an Imperator Nikolai I. I would bet we probably sunk Evstafi? Or, not Stafi. Or Evstafi? Yeah, Evstafi. Because it does not look particularly well armored. Is Pervinets even in this theater right now? It's not good. How damaged? Okay, she's okay. She's okay for the moment. Stop shooting the Bogatyr. Okay, now you're gonna stop shooting that Bogatyr, aren't you? Oh, Yamato fire spreads. It is now fire 1. BB bomb hit over there. Oh, Pervinets might be escorting these guys up here. Okay, so we are starting to hit these cruisers, which are lagging behind. Yamato's fire has been extinguished. Good. Turn broadside to them. Turn broadside this way. That's not dead yet, but it will probably die here soon. Yeah, it's dead now. And now we have this CA, which is trying to get away from us, but is definitely not in the best of shape. And you guys are going to swerve back over this way. You guys are going to swerve back over this way. That CA has gone dead in the water. It is dead. Hold fire for 10 minutes. Hold fire for 10 minutes. Yeah, you are definitely sinking. Now, we don't know what that trader is, but you're going to open fire on it. That's the Kalinin. Okay, target that Kalinin class, please. Misidentified a battleship as a trader somehow, or a battle cruiser as a trader, I should say. You guys, target battleships. Launch over here. Launch over here too. I need you to hit that Kalinin. So CL bomb hit there. Interesting. TR bomb hit. Oh, that's the Kalinin. They just scored a bomb hit on the Kalinin, and hopefully that's a 1,400 pounder. Hopefully it slows it on a ship hit by a torpedo. That one. 2 more bomb hits on the Kalinin. 3 bomb hits on the Kalinin. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you, aircraft. So, Mirakumo just sailed into one of our own torpedoes. How fun. I think. She's detached. She's going slow. That one's heavily damaged and on fire. Unidentified ship bomb hit. And we did hit this guy with the torpedo. Something's fire spread too. And I have to find out what it was. I swear I saw it, right? Did you see a fire spread? Maybe not. Oh, Namiro is out of ammo for guns that... Oh, what? Those guys are not shooting at the right ships, though. I'd be entirely surprised if Mirakumo sinks now. Okay. Hit the damn Kalinin. For Pete's sake. That is what I've been trying to get you to do. Okay, so that was the other Vaveda. It's sunk. So they are down to 2 destroyers escorting this Kalinin, though. Nice! Nice! He hit the Kalinin with 3 torpedoes! Oh, good job, aircraft. Good fucking job, aircraft. And 2 17-inch shell hits at the same time and a 10-inch shell hit. Yeah, that light cruiser's dead. Is the Kalinin sinking? Not yet, but it's crippled. I want you to fire on that Metkey class. Yes, I will adjust the target location, given how absolutely fucked this Kalinin is getting now. Or Kalinin herself. Metkey is still up, so that is definitely concerning. The Kalinin is down. Kalinin's down. She is dead in the water. She has got to be sinking. Yep, she's sinking. Is the Met key down? Met key's down. Fire on the... Yeah, fire on the Grozny. Oh! Oh crap, what's happening with that Bogatyr? That's not good. What shape is the Bogatyr in? It's heavily damaged, but it is firing at our carriers now, so, well, there's a way to fix this. I hope there's a way to fix this. Do we have any planes ready on them? Two torpedoes remaining. Alright, heavy. On strike over there. No, keep that current target location. On the other hand, I don't think that Bogatyr wants to fight very much. So the Grozny's still up somehow. CVL bomb hit over there. That's a good report. So they do have carriers over there. Unsighted hit by a torpedo. Nice. We scored a 5-inch shell hit on the Metki class. Hit whatever's up there with the torpedo again. Honestly, start firing at the Grozny. Everything else is sinking at this point. There's no point in targeting any other ship. At least any which you have sighted right now. Come on, hit that Grozny. I want it dead. And you guys just need to kind of go around here. I'm gonna order you guys to hold fire for 10 minutes now, to not waste ammunition. The Grozny's dead in the water. Hold fire for 10 minutes, or hold fire for the moment. Hold fire for the moment. Sail up this way. Yes, I would like to adjust it slightly. I would like to adjust it here. And hope that we can knock out that Bogatyr. So, based on our reports, it seems like there are Russian carriers up here. Oh, Suzukaze's. Wow, they found Suzukaze. Interesting. They missed. I'm kind of surprised that's the ship that the dive bombers found. Alright, there's a dead CV. There's a light cruiser of the Flora class, which is also sinking. So that's a CVL. Yeah, no, you guys stay and hold fire for the moment. If both these ships are sinking, then just go right past. And you can open fire at whatever that light cruiser is on your flank. CA bomb hit over there. Another CA bomb hit over here. Good. Good, good, good. You're knocking it out. Oh, hey. Hello there. Look. Launch over here. You have 7 torpedoes remaining. Go to heavy. Go to heavy. And just bomb the crap out of that thing. So the Kalinin is very dead. And how are they still getting aircraft at Suzukaze? It doesn't make sense. Near miss on Suzukaze. It was a near... Or... Get land-based cap over her. Like, that's a weird attack or target for them to have. Already crippled ship over there. When we have actually now punched through at our... Yeah, just stay there. What we need to do is we need to find where the enemy carriers are. Do we have good search arcs here? What's your search arc pattern? Search arc pattern should probably be like that. Your search arc pattern at this point should stretch this way and a little further that way. Sight an unknown ship. Okay. CL bomb hit up here. Interesting. So we are still reporting enemy ships over this way. Kurama sights an unknown ship. It's over here. It's one of the ones which was sinking. Okay, so that's what we were hitting. Okay, yep. That Bogatir is now very dead, and I think that was the last CA in that area, so I want you to just go back and rescue survivors. So we got something up over here. It looks like it's, yeah, that's an enemy destroyer. You guys are allowed to open fire on it. So we're trying to go up to this area here and see if we can spot them at all. Turn! Stay kind of on at 6. Actually, go broadside to it. Wow! Ouch! Mogami's on fire again because this destroyer shot it. Turn around this way. So the battleship group is now zipping past this little destroyer, which is continuing to get shot up. And we still do not have contacts on whatever is up here. So what I probably want to do is I'm going to take a random guess and predict that any remaining Russian CVs are up here. Landing time still too late. Okay, can't do any more strikes. And the enemy destroyer is now dead in the water and is now sinking. Alright, so just keep going ahead. See if you can detect anything. Yamato sights an unknown ship. Multiple enemy contacts in front. We have confirmed enemy contacts. Enemy looks like damaged enemy ships of some sort, possibly a CV group. Moving into pursue. We got light cruisers. You guys can open fire at will. But I don't think they actually have guided shells. So I'm going to pull off. It's too risky. It's too risky at night. So yeah, everyone just go home at this point. Much as we have an advantage, there is a high chance, especially in that sort of tail chase, of me losing my precious battleships, which currently just don't have a lot of ammunition either. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see what we get out of this. And Issei is torpedoed. She survives. That's good. Okay, so we only sank one CVL. We didn't sink the CVs I was hoping to, but still, excellent battle result. Excellent battle result. So, ship details. Ifstafi. So she was the one yeah. 1,400-pound bomb hit. Ship blows up. Or, that was a magazine hit. Yeah, didn't have a lot of belt, didn't have a lot of deck, wasn't very well protected. Imperator Nikolai the First, just took bomb hits, took torpedo hits, and sank. Kalinin was a little more difficult, but you know, she starts taking the bomb hits and then the torpedo hits and then the 17-inch shell hits and goes down. Their light cruiser here, what the hell am I saying? Their light carrier here, 1,400-pound bomb hit, superstructure hit, splinters perforate uptakes, aircraft destroyed, fire started. So fire spreads, 2 torpedo hits, and then it sank. So that was the one we passed when it was sinking. So Rurik took a torpedo, and then the 17-inch flash fire blew that one up. Molotov. How many Russian cruisers did we sink again? Was it? Hold on. 6 CAs. Oh, they lost 6 heavy cruisers here. So 1,400-pounder, and then turret disabled. So she took three bomb hits and then just started getting shot to shit with 17-inch shells. So all their heavy cruisers deployed in this battle were lost. Kirov took, a lot of 17-inch shell hits and then just sank. Honestly, that end chase there was You know what? That end chase there was kind of like the end of Rogue One. Us chasing the enemy at the end there and picking them off one by one while they couldn't do anything. 17-inch fell hit. Yeah, 17-inch hits. Just a lot more hits, and it's dead. So that one was just sunk by 17-inch shells. So you took a 1,400-pounder, then you took a torpedo, and then you took 2 more bomb hits and sank. Those bombs sinking a BP, though the pilot deserves a medal, definitely. Whoever got that's getting a medal. There's going to be a lot of medals handed out after this engagement, given how many of the ships were sunk. So Hyuga did take a torpedo hit. It was from Didi Bovoy. Huh. Yamato, 9-inch shell hits. Several 9-inch shell hits, didn't do a lot. 9-inch shell hit. There's some 13s there. And yeah, 13s from Kalinin. Save Varyag, another one we sank. So she took 3 bomb hits, and then a torpedo, then a dud torpedo, and then 2 17-inch shell hits, and just sank. 17-inch quality 1 shells are amazing. So this was a floor class. It took a torpedo hit, and sank. Fuso, light damage. She took a torpedo she took an airdrop torpedo. Issei, light damage. She took a, what torpedo? A submarine torpedo at the end of the engagement. Nemuro, 2 bomb hits. These were from CV Gorky, and the other bomb hit was from CV Gorky. Just really far apart. Mogami took multiple 9-inch shell hits. This is our own ship, and she shrugged it off and did okay. Seal Gryden, 2 1,400-pound bomb hits. Torpedo turret destroyed and sunk. What was that torpedo from? Was that from an aircraft? Yeah, it was from an aircraft carrier. Seal Vovida, 17-inch shell hits, 10-inch shell hits, 5-inch shell hits, 17-inch shell hits. Yeah, yeah. This thing's holding up surprisingly long. There we go, it sank. AV Saratov took a single bomb hit and sank. DD Lovekey took 2 1,400-pounders, took some 5-inch and 6-inch shells and sank. Chesney, torpedo, and then 5-inch shell hits and just sank. And okay, so now we're at the end of the sunk ships line with Beastry. So she took 2 or multiple 1,400-pounders and then takes 5-inch shell hits there. Okay, so now we're just at the damaged ship. So Suzukaze took 2 bomb hits. These were from CV Gorky. Damn it, CV Gorky. Murakumo took her torpedo hit. So who is getting Oh, what's the term? I know I saw. Okay. I know I saw the ship on the screen already. But what's the term? Um, seppuku. So somebody's gonna have to commit seppuku on Hatsushima there. So this was a Russian destroyer. It took a bomb hit and then multiple 5-inch shell hits and survived. This Russian carrier took a 1,400-pound bomb hit, but lived. Got his fire extinguished and survived. This Russian destroyer had a bit of flooding at the end, but survived. It takes looks like several 5-inch and maybe a 6-inch or 2 shell hit. This Russian destroyer took some 5-inch and 6-inch fire. Fubuki took a single medium hit, but her reload torpedoes exploded, which was not good. Inazuma took 2 9-inch shell hits and did well, and this Russian destroyer took 2 6-inch shell hits. Now, normally I'd stop here, but there is one thing I wanted to take a look at, and it's Gorky. So she can carry 52 aircraft, and so she did evade air attack a lot, but she managed to not get hit. Yeah, we were not able to hit the Russian carrier there. They had 2 more CVLs out. But yeah, Russia did not win that one. They definitely did not win this one. This is the opposite of winning. Losing, in fact. What the hell is this commentary? Top-notch commentary. But, you know, we got out with everything still alive. And okay, so they had retreated this way. We had probably encountered the division with CVL Diana and Paracop in it. Down here, oh, maybe Itil. Itil, I think, was still up. But over here was Gorky and Opriknik, so we weren't going to catch them. Leave scenario, we get 2 prestige points. Naka's commissioned. 10 torpedo hits on enemy ships, 13 bomb hits. Only Navy can win this war. Lightweight materials. Hey, now we can start building those destroyers ourselves. Increases maximum carrier size. Oh, hey, better torpedo bomber. Yeah, gladly take it. What does it have? Firepower. Corvette. Oh, we lost Sendai already. Aircraft types. Let's request a new one. So our oldest right now is our float plane Scout, which probably does need to be remedied. So we'll do that first. Kuma design study will be ready in 1 turn, but I think I'm gonna need to take a break here. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 18 minutes already, so I think I'm gonna end the Rule the Waves 2 here for now. Now, for all of you on Twitch, I will be stopping the live stream. This makes it so I don't have to edit stuff, and I will be taking a short break in that time, but I will be back after this, and I will be back with Planet Coaster. And I will probably do the whole start of my live stream from the beginning sort of thing. So yeah, thank you everyone who watched this stream. If you're on Twitch, I am going to continue live streaming. Just wait like half an hour or something. I need to get a little bit of food. Need to use the bathroom, do all that stuff. Just get ready again for it. I can announce it when it happens. I have links to my Twitter, YouTube, and Discord down below. If you want to follow any of those, I'll post it on both Twitter and Discord, I suppose. And yeah, if you're on YouTube, then links to my Discord and Twitch are below, and I think my Twitter should be below. I'll try to edit that in and start retroactively adding it. So yeah, because I need to close out this video. Normally, I don't want to say bye to all the people on Twitch, but to all the people on YouTube, bye, and see you next time then. And let's actually do the closeout for my live stream here, even though I will be continuing, like, 30 minutes later or something. Bye!